Thank you for watching KGWN TV.
Welcome in Wyoming. Coming up today, a 50-year-old fire truck got a makeover from some Casper College students. And find out ways on how you can support your team during World Teen Mental Health Day. Plus, we are calling all Nintendo fans. Find out what movie is hitting the big screen early. All that and more coming up.
Wyoming News Now starts now.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. I'm Layla Martinez. We will get to all those stories in just a little while, but first, let's check in with Austin 5 for a look at our weather.
Let's head back to the desk.
Around 6:45 yesterday morning, Converse County deputies were dispatched to a private property along Wyoming 93 near milepost 12 north of Douglas. Upon arriving, deputies reportedly found a dead body on the property. The Wyoming Division of Criminal Investigations and the Converse County Sheriff's Office are investigating the matter. And while their review is still ongoing, the Sheriff's Office has confirmed that there are some, quote, suspicious circumstances surrounding the death. At this time, the identity of the deceased has not been confirmed, but they say there is no current danger to the public. Casper College's diesel, welding, machine tool, and auto body program collaborated with Wyoming Last for a procession fire engine. 5 years ago, former Wyoming State Fire Marshal Mark Young and the Wyoming Last organization began the search for a fire truck that could be custom to carry a casket on the hose bed. They managed to find one built in 1970 that fit the bill, but it would need extensive work. That's when Young approached instructors Stephen Bartolock and Mike Johnson, who thought it was the perfect opportunity for their students. And one student couldn't help but feel satisfied when they finally got the engine running.
Taking it apart was really fun, just seeing, oh wow, this is pretty dirty and this is broken, this needs fixed, and fixing it, finding new parts for it, rebuilding it, and then officially painting it and hearing it run. That was really satisfying.
The truck itself will be used in processions of the first responders as well as parades. If you're a fan of snow and cross-country skiing, then Casper Mountain has an event for you. Our Richard Rober tells you how the Casper Biathlon Club is gaining attention.
The Casper Biathlon Club is getting ready to host the U.S. Biathlon National Championships.
Tesla's next vehicle assembly plant will be near Monterrey, Mexico. That's according to an announcement from CEO Elon Musk during an investor day for the company yesterday. Musk called the move supplemental production, making it clear that production is not being moved to the new location from anywhere else. The company currently builds about 2 million cars a year at 4 factories located in Fremont, California, Shanghai, China, Austin, Texas, and Berlin, Germany. It has set a goal of eventually building 20 million cars per year. A crew for SpaceX and NASA is spending their first morning in outer space. The company and space agency launched their latest mission with the Crew 6 team to the International Space Station. The rocket blasted off from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This launch followed a failed attempt on Monday. The problem with the fluid used to start the rocket's first stage engines forced NASA to change plans. Ford has applied for a patent technology that lets vehicles repossess themselves. If owners ignore warnings about missed payments, the system will start with disabling features such as GPS, air conditioning, cruise control, and the radio. And it could emit irritating sounds when the driver is there. Next, it could lock the owner out. If the owner still doesn't act, the vehicle may drive itself to a spot for a tow truck pickup or an impound lot, repossession agency, or lending institution. And if repossession costs more than the vehicle is worth, it could drive itself to a junkyard.
Back to the desk for now.
Good news for the labor market. Weekly jobless claims dropped again last week. According to the Department of Labor, first-time claims for unemployment insurance ticketed down to 190,000. That's 2,000 fewer claims from the prior week. These numbers also beat economics expectations despite a slew of layoffs in tech, media, and the mortgage industry. The U.S. labor market appears robust. There's almost 2 jobs available per job seeker. Vaccines for RSV could be available by the next flu season. Vaccine advisors to the FDA voted to approve 2 different vaccines for adults over 60. One is made by Pfizer and the other by GlaxoSmithKline. Though both shots appear to be effective, some committee members expressed concern over the risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome. That's a rare neurological disorder that can lead to paralysis. One of the 15,000 people who received GSK's vaccine developed it, and 2 people in Pfizer's 20,000-person trial also showed symptoms. Today is World Teen Mental Health Day, a time to raise awareness about the mental health issues facing teens. Health experts say parents and caregivers play a critical role in their child's emotional well-being. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on a new campaign aimed at getting families to talk about mental illnesses. More than 6 million adults have heart failure in the U.S. This condition may make it more likely for patients to suffer a stroke and heart attack, but a new study finds a cell therapy may reduce those risks. Mandy Gaither has more on the research and why the lead author says this is exciting data for the heart failure patients. Nintendo fans' favorite pair of plumbers will be hitting the big screen a little sooner than expected. Universal has decided to release the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 days earlier than originally announced. The studio says the new animated film will debut in North America on Wednesday, April 5th instead of Friday, April 7th. The highly anticipated animated film stars Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, and Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. All popular characters from the Super Mario Bros. Video games, but those are only a few of the big names voicing characters in the film. Once again, the new release date for the Super Mario Bros. Movie is Wednesday, April 5th. The legendary rock band Kiss has announced their final tour. The End of the Road tour will kick off this October in Austin, Texas. Kiss will make stops in 18 cities, including Los Angeles, Seattle, Knoxville, and Montreal. The band will finish their career near where they started 50 years ago, New York City's Madison Square Garden. Tickets for the show, sold by Live Nation, will be available beginning Monday. A 128-year-old shipwreck mystery is solved, and a pair of planets pass like ships in the night. All that and more right after the break. An amazing and historic discovery in the Great Lakes brings closure to a shipwreck mystery buried at sea for more than a century. Jeremy Roth has today's Take a Look at This.